to the channel. I hope you're all well. I had a request to do a colour along in Hanna Karlzon book, so I have chosen Tales from the Witches Cottage, and we're going to do this picture of this witch brewing some potions. And I thought I'd start off with these flowers at the top. So it's quite a busy page, and I normally, when it comes to a busy page, I tackle element by element. So I've decided I'm going to start off with the flowers, and I've decided they're going to be red, and I haven't got much further than that. So we're going to get some colours out. We're going to have, no, I don't want blood diamond, I want blood red, if I can find it. I never put these pencils back in the right order. It's very, very bad. That's blood red, which is from the scorpion. I want evil red. I want brown bug. Not brown bug. Yes, brown bug. And then I probably want quite a pale pink as well, which I'm going to use ice cream for. So I have got ice cream, which is from the Monarch set. I have brown bug, which is from Scorpion set. I have blood red, which is from the Scorpion set, and I have evil red, which is from the Dragon set. And we're going to start off with ice cream. I like to use Black Widow pencils in Hanna Karlzon books. I find that they go down nicely, I find that they blend nicely, and they're just gorgeous. So I'm just going to zoom you in a bit and get them in the right position. So I've just finished, on one of the cusps of just finishing, I've got to do a little bit of shading. So, sorry, what we're doing first of all is I'm putting a very light layer of ice cream down first, all over the flower petals. Yeah, so I've just finished a page in Erie's Romantic Country, and I was watching Lucy Adds Colour doing a page in Erie's Romantic Country, and she was using Black Widows in there, and she was saying how she struggled to find pencils that worked nicely in Erie books, and she said that the Black Widows went down really nicely, and boy was she right. So I'm just on the cusp of finishing a page in, I think it's the first book, you'll see in my completed pages, and I'm so happy with it. The woods turned out really well, the colours are all fabulous. I think it's my masterpiece for August. We'll have to see what you think when you see my completed pages, but it's felt like a bit of an epic colour. It's kind of taken me a week to do, but I'm nearly there. I've just got to do some shading on it now, but I'm really, really happy with it. It's my first Erie page, I think, that I've actually been happy with. So yeah, really chuffed to bits with it. So I'll be definitely... So it's interesting that I like to use Black Widows in Erie and Hanna Karlzon. I think I need to try them out a little bit more in Lulu Mayo as well, because I believe I quite liked them when I did the tarot book. So yeah, so that's quite interesting. So that's good. I'm really happy to have found some pencils that I like using in the Erie books. Took a lot of layering, building up the colour, but it really, really did work. So then we're going to use blood red. Really, really a lot of layering. I even had to get a blender pencil out and a burnisher. But yeah, it really, really did work. So another light layer of the blood red, and I'm just going to put this right at the base of the petal, and kind of up and blend it out. So I want it the lightest at the edge of the petal. That's how I normally colour flowers. I sometimes colour them the other way, but that's how I normally colour flowers. So I haven't done a great job on that, but it's not the end of the world, because we're going to be putting another layer down anyway. So I've done quite a few pages so far this month, which I'm quite happy with. Some simpler ones like Matchstick Mouse, Adeline, Enchanted Faces. There's some, you know, smaller book type things. What other books did I get out to do? oh, I got that one, but I might do that as a body colour. So I quite fancy doing a Lulu Maya, because I haven't done a Lulu Maya yet this month. So I'm hopefully going to get that out as well before completed pages. Can you believe it's the end of August next week? It's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. And then my daughter goes back to school on the 4th of September, so we'll be back into that crazy, you know, normal routine. You know, so goodness, it's unbelievable, really. And we've got some nice things happening. We're seeing cousins this weekend, which will be nice. My daughter's doing Go 8 with her cousins, so we'll watch them go up in the trees and on the zip wires. There's no way I could do Go 8. I went up with my daughter once on these high wire things, and it was an indoor thing. So it wasn't even that risky, and you were clipped in. And we got, I did 2 bits, and I felt good. And then we got to one bit where it was like holding on to these things that you could barely reach. I was like, okay, well, I'm not going that way. And then the other way was just holding on to nothing. So just walking across a like beam type thing, clipped in, but nothing to hold on to. So I was just like, well, I can't do either of these. And I just completely and totally froze. My daughter just went off and did the one without holding on to anything, and got to the other side and was like, come on then, mummy. And I was like, oh no. And she was not even very old, so I felt really, really bad. So we had to get someone up to come and get her down. And then I had to go back kind of the way I'd come, just to get off. So I'd learnt my lesson. I didn't think I had a fear of like heights and stuff like that, because I used to like roller coasters and stuff. I used to like roller coasters and stuff at Alton Towers when I was younger. But this, I was just like, no, not a chance. So Evil Red. So now I'm going to just build up the colour. So I'm going to go over this line that Hannah's put in already. And then I'm just going to really just darken it up at the bottom. Yeah, so that was a bit scary. So I've kind of learnt my lessons with tall things. And then when we went to the Isle of Wight in holiday, we went to Blackgown, and there was the teacups. And I thought, oh yeah, we can go on those. I'll be all right on those. And I got really, really clammy. I felt really sick. I had to close my eyes while I was on them. And I was like, these are gentle teacups. Why am I feeling so ill? But yeah, so I had learned another lesson there, that I don't know what happens. You can't do these things that you used to do when you were younger. Or the fear is greater. I don't know, but it was bizarre, because I've never had a problem on like roller coasters and things like that before. But this, the teacups, I felt really unwell. I got really clammy. It was horrible. And my daughter's like, can we go again? I was like, you can go again, but there's no way that I can, unless you want me to be sick everywhere. So yeah, that's been an interesting discovery, that I can't do like rides and stuff anymore for fear of being ill. So yeah, it's quite interesting. This is looking more pink than red, I have to say. That's probably because I put that like ice cream layer which is really pinky. But that's fine, because I've got brown bug to come yet. I quite like it, looks quite nice. If it turns out pinky, it turns out pinky. Sometimes that's what happens. So I hope you're okay. I've been having a good colouring month. I've been using a lot of colours, I think, that I wouldn't normally use. I've had quite a few blues, blue backgrounds. I've had quite a few yellows. Like one of my Enchanted Faces picture for this month, I went for like a completely total tropical vibe. And yeah, it was so much fun. And I did my first matchstick mouse picture this month, all in pencil. I normally base it with like alcohol markers, but I wanted to just try it in just all pencil. and it was really good fun actually. My Arteza pencils worked really well on the Amazon paper. So that's that bit, and then I'm going to go over that in Brown Bug. Now Brown Bug is quite a dark purpley red, I think, but maybe it's more of a burgundy. Anyway, this is perfect. This is exactly what we want to deepen it up with. So yeah, I've had a good colouring month, considering it's been like August and it's been summer, and I found it trickier to kind of get colouring videos done in the evening. I've had a good month of colouring, and I think that's because I've had a few days off as well. So I've done like 3 or 4 day weeks throughout the month of August, which again has been really nice. So I've got a 4-day weekend coming up because we've got a bank holiday in the UK this week. So Monday is a UK late August bank holiday. So that's Monday. So that's quite nice. So I've taken off Tuesday as well to give me a nice 4-day weekend. As like I said, we're going out with cousins. We've got to figure out some other stuff to do. Hopefully the weather will hold. It doesn't look as though it's as good as last weekend. Last weekend was really lovely weather. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. And then it's kind of, so I'm now going back in with blood red, and I'm going to go over all of these dark bits and then darken up the petal. So it's much pinkier than I was expecting, but that's totally fine. It's totally fine. I just wanted it kind of, I haven't decided what colour I'm doing her hair yet. Probably brown, I think. Brunette, should I say. But we shall see. So this is what, the 3rd or 4th layer? I was blending all of those dark ones together, and then we're putting down like a 2nd layer over the blood red that we did before, but it's turning out really vibrant and beautiful. I just love the pencils in this book with Black Widows, I really do. Paper's just so divine. I haven't really got a plan for this page, I'm going to be honest. I think I want her to have dark hair, like a dark brown, but it might have, I don't know, it could do black with, you know, elements of purple. I haven't decided what colour to do her dress or anything, but as you know, as a witch, I kind of envisage purples and stuff, like a really dark purple. I think that might be what I go for. So maybe these flowers should have been purple. I don't know. And we've got obviously some things to negotiate down here. Right, and then I'm just going to go over that again with ice cream and blend it all together. Yeah, we've got these bottles to negotiate. So, you know, whether to make them all the same colour. Probably not, I would say, but I might go for a kind of theme. I guess I don't know. If you have any comments on what you think, what colour, then do put them down below. This could be a colour along with YouTube viewers deciding what colours I should do. It could be rainbow colours. Could be a set palette. I don't tend to do well with set palettes. I feel restricted when I do it like that. There we go. So that's that bit done. I think in the middle we're going to have Brown Bug. And then I might put some little white dots in the middle there as well. So this is, I'm pressing quite hard with the Brown Bug. just go over that a little bit with the red on the bottom. Yeah. And then I think we'll do the leaves. So I was going to do them green, but I might do them with a hint of red in them, so I might keep that blood red out. So I'm going to put those away. See if that's milk, whether that one went there. Brown bug goes in there. Right then, I think I want quite a dark green, so we're going to have Sabre. We're going to have washed green, and I need something in the middle. I'm just going to try that out. Sabre, leaf green. Yeah, okay, so for the leaves I've got washed green, leaf green and Sabre. So you can see, so it's a dark, a mid colour and a light colour. So I'm going to use the washed green and we're going to go over again, just get the colour down on the paper. And get a layer down straight away. And I might do that bit in the middle of the leaf, the red, just to bring that into the flower. I think that's what I'm going to do. There we go. God, it's quite a lot of leaves on here, I didn't realise. There we go, there's another one. This is quite a pastel-y green. Black Widow's got love, is a, especially the Monarch set, there's a lot of the pastel colours in there. It's really, really nice. I haven't got the new Black Widows, all of the new Black Widows, all of the like Cobra, Scorpion, and I can't remember what the set's called, Black Widow, have got these dipped ends so that you can see the colours much better. Otherwise they just look like this, which is difficult to see what colour they are. So I haven't updated my sets yet because I haven't run low on them. There we go, it's getting that. Yeah, but these tend to go down really nicely and quickly. There we go. And then what I think I'm going to do this time is go in with Sabre and go in the dark, oh no, we're going to go at the bottom, because that's where, it is quite a bluey green, this one, so it'll be quite a nice contrast against the, and then we're going to just go round the edges, like this, and bring it down. And then I'll probably blend the leaf green into that. It definitely needs to be dark at the bottom because the flowers would make a shadow. So this could be quite a long video. I mean, process to get this lady done. So I don't tend to do massive long videos. I tend to do half-an-hour chunks. Makes it, for me, it's more manageable. For you, I think it possibly means you have to sit through hours of video, etc, etc. There we go. So I think I'm going to show you how I do one leaf, and then come back after I finish the rest of them. So I'll just go around and finish all of these dark bits, and then I'll just finish off one leaf, and then you can see. So I'm going around the edges and the bottom with the Sabre, and then we'll blend the leaf green into it. going to be preparing for the big C soon, Christmas, the dreaded word. There we go. So now I've gone around all of that with the Sabre, and now with the leaf green I'm going to go back over that and kind of blend it out a little bit more. So we're just going to do one of these, with this big one here. So I haven't gone all the way into this middle bit, and I think that's because I'm going to do that middle bit red. So I've basically gone over that. I've gone over the Sabre with the leaf green, and then I've pulled it down a little bit more. So it's quite a vibrant green. Now what I'm going to do then is just go over with the washed green. Blend that all together, and then I'm going to take the blood red and just go down the middle of that leaf like that. And then I'm going to take the Sabre again, just darken that up a little bit more. So that is essentially how I'm going to be doing the leaves, like so. So I will come back once I finish the rest of the leaves. Okay, I'm back. So I've finished the leaves on the top of the head. Now I think I'm going to do these potions, and I think what I'm going to do is one is going to be pink and one is going to be blue, and then if they join together, which they do, they will make purple. So I'm just going to choose some colours. We're going to have Lady Jane. We are going to have... We're going to have Pretty Pink. Oh, my doll is just broken. Oops. A bit temperamental though, my doll, I have to say. Pretty Pink, and then we're going to have this beautiful ruby rose. So quite different. I think we're just going to go for it. So I'm going to put one light layer of Lady Jane down. And then what I think I'm going to do with these is then go over it, either with some glitter or some iridescent medium, or I've got some Deco Art acrylic glitter I could put on the top. So I've got lots of options in terms of what I might put on. Could put some Stickles glitter glue, don't know yet, gonna think about it. But either way, it's gonna be fun. So this is me just going with the flow, just choosing some colours and putting them down on the page. And it's quite fun. So yeah, so I'm not being terribly tidy in my colouring, just getting a light layer down of Lady Jane. There we go. Then we're going to put some Pretty Pink on the top, and then I'm going to just put this quite randomly. We might even add some purple into this as well, and the other one might then be blue and yellow or blue and green. Don't know. We shall see. Okay. So I wanted it to look very random with the colours. And then we're going to put in some of this ruby rose. That's much darker. put a bit of that there as well. Oh no, I think I might actually be quite happy with the way this is developing like this. Just putting it in random places and blending the colours together really. There we go. Right, then we're going to go back to Pretty Pink and blend that out with the Ruby Rose so we can get a different colour altogether. Like that. Then we'll probably go back in with that over there and get some more. There we go, might want a little bit more Ruby Rose here. And I think a bit here, that's for sure. And then we might want some Pretty Pink. So yes, very random. It doesn't have to be in the same place as mine. You just find where you're happy putting it, where you're happy putting the colours to get the kind of mix that you want. And now I'm going to go back in with Lady Jane to kind of blend all of this together and hopefully get a lovely, lovely mix of colours. So I'm not going to add any purple into this. I'm actually really happy with the way that's kind of come out. I maybe could have gone with a slightly darker pink than the Lady Jane, but does look nice. And I think there's some glitter over the top. Like I said, not sure what I'm going to use yet, but that'll be kind of a finishing touch at the end anyway. So that's that potion. And then we're going to do the blue the other side. So with that, it's likely that I will go with Picasso Sky, Blue Daisy, and Storm Blue. So very different blues altogether. And we're going to do a similar thing. Fine. I'm put a very light layer of Picasso Sky all the way down at the bottom, all the way over. So this is a much lighter blue than Lady Jane was. And again, I will put glitter over this. I have got some blue or some enchanted shimmer even. I don't know yet. But there's lots of bubbles in here and there's lots of stars, which will probably be Pentel Jewel Hybrid. I could even stickle them. Haven't decided yet. That's all kind of end video, finishing touches. I don't worry about any of that until it's all kind of, everything else is on the page, as it were. Don't know what I'm going to do as background. I'm probably going to neo colour to that, I would say. I'm envisaging it being quite dark, I think, and a glow around her is what I'm feeling. So we'll see, because then that would really make everything else pop. Right, so that was Picasso. Now we're going in with Blue Daisy again in fairly random places. I'm not bothered where they go. Just want it to look like a potion that's got different elements of blue in it. So that's quite a nice vibrant blue colour. So Blue Daisy is from the Monarch set. Picasso Sky, I believe, is Dragon, and then Storm Blue is from the Monarch set as well. Yeah, I do love these pencils. They've got such a vibrancy of colour, as long as you take the time to build the layers up like I did with the flowers. otherwise it just doesn't work. Right, so now we're going to put some Storm Blue in. So this is very dark in compared to that other one. We're going to put some of that in there. I'll put some of it in here as well, I think. Put that in there. I'll put that up there as well, I think. Blend those two together. Definitely need some here. I might just cross that into here. I might likewise just get the pinks back out and cross them into there as well. Right, let's get that out possibly and just cross that into there. So it just gives that kind of, you know, vibe that they might be mixing, which I think is quite cool. I'll put that in there as well. Let me just blend that together a bit better. What was it, Pretty Pink I used? Yeah. I haven't done that particularly well, but that'll be fine. Right, and now I'm just going to blend that together with the Picasso Sky. And that'll just blend it all, hopefully make it look all nice. Because you've already used Picasso Sky as a base, so it should blend it all together nicely. Yeah, it does give you that vibe there of it kind of mixing together, doesn't it? So that's worked. That's worked really well. I completely not checked whether you've even been on camera the whole time. How rubbish is that? So sorry. There we go. I probably should have zoomed you in a bit as well, but you've seen what I've been doing. I'm just gonna blend all that together with the Picasso Sky as well. And you notice I haven't worried about going over these little bubbles. It does make it slightly trickier when using a gel pen, because sometimes it just goes straight over the wax. But it should be alright if I use a Posca pen, which is acrylic. So, okay, so that is those two mixed together. So for the blues I used Picasso Sky, Storm Blue and Blue Daisy, and then I mixed it a little bit with the pink to give this kind of, as though it looked mixy. And that is where we're going to stop for today. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I'll be back with part 2 soon. Bye.